Yo, what is going on, everyone? It's Blue, and we are back with another video. This one is going to be a quick guide to Carapace of N'Zoth. I'm making this video just because I've seen a lot of people struggling with the mechanics of the boss. They don't understand it. It's a really extremely easy fight, so we're going to go over that. It's going to be for the perspective of Feral, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Take it easy, subscribe if you like the video, put a thumbs up if you like the video, leave some comments, whatever, but let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, and really quickly, guys, before we jump into the boss, I just want to go ahead, for my feral viewers, this boss is all about cleave, or actually for all the viewers, the boss is all about cleave, so just exaggerate it. So, for what I'm going to go ahead and do for this boss, I'm going to be running Essence of the Focusing Iris, really strong. Do it. I'm also doing Memory of the Lucid Dreams, Conflict of Strife. Purification Protocol is really good. For me, I actually like Breath of the Undying, which is less damage, but it brings my corruption down to 0, which I prefer. I don't like dealing with that corruption stuff, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Talents, I'm just running straight cleave. Alright, everyone, for this fight, I would advise 3 tanking. Now, 2 tanking is possible, but tanks will be taking a lot of damage. Now, the raid in general should be split up into 2 groups, a backside group and a front side group. Doesn't have to be straight melee and ranged class. You can definitely split it up. If you do kind of do a ranged side and a melee side, it might even be important to say, hey, let's just have a demon hunter be part of that backside so we can get that extra magic damage and such. But really, it's however you want to do it. You don't need to make it that difficult. Just split up the groups. Okay, at the start of the boss, you should be tanked at the stairs near the backside where the eyes are going to spawn. Everybody switches to kill the guys immediately, of course not interrupting. I'm not going to go over the specifics of why we shouldn't do anything and make the video too long, so just do not interrupt. After the eyes go down, tentacles will spawn soon after. Now, I believe tentacles spawn depending on your location. It hasn't been tested, but what we did is you kind of just want to, if you might want to cheat it with your range or your backside group, kind of scooting up close to possibly get a tentacle to spawn closer. That may be really helpful. There's a few tentacles that spawn in the very, very back, and it's very difficult. Once those tentacle spawns, backside gets on the back side of the tentacle, front side gets on the front of the tentacle. Tanks, what you're going to want to do, one tank, or we're going to call the off tank, is going to be on the back side. 2 of the other tanks are going to be on the front side, and essentially that back tank, you're just going to be picking up adds, bringing them close to the tentacle pusses. I'm just going to call them pusses. They're tentacle the little pusses on the tentacles. Those are the things that are going to be the main target, and then tanks just pick up the mini adds so they don't kill that backside group. Now, the tanks in the front, you guys are going to be taunting around. Just go ahead and make sure that you move that boss also to get cleaved when the melee or the front side group is killing the pusses on there. Now, as a rule, I would say it's very important, because I have just seen so many groups screw up about this. Always kill the base tentacle pus first and then move on to the front. Generally, the front or the middle has 2 pusses together, and DPS are pretty dumb, and they just stack right there. They kill those, and they think, oh, I helped kill the pusses, I'm done, and then they just cleave on the mini adds. Don't do that. Always do to the base, to the front. If you do that, you will be successful, trust me. So what you're going to have to be avoiding of is, especially melee players and tank players, the pusses have like a little pus pool. You're going to see it. It's going to be red. If you stand in that, most likely you're going to die. You're going to take a crap ton of damage. So it's very easy just to avoid those. Something else you have to worry about is there's going to be fear mechanics. It's going to show a purple circle around you. Just do not let any of your DPS stand in that. Just be aware also, one of the tanks tanking the boss is going to get that as well. So position yourself accordingly. Have melee especially. Avoid that and not get on that. As soon as both sides kill the 3 pusses, the tentacle will go back up, and then everybody can stack the mini adds together and just nuke them down. And then from there, it's just repeat. It's just repeat. A new eye will spawn after you DPS the eye down. Tentacles. Very simple. Alright, so we made it in phase 2. Let the dragon clear that front way, just get out of its way. And then everybody as a group is going to go up the left side. You're going to be DPSing the little slow pools, and you're killing the pusses that are on the wall. As Feral, it's really nice because you can actually just lunge ahead, and then you can use your interrupt to get even further. You just want to be thrashing everything, swiping everything, get some good rips off, waiting for those cooldowns to reset, and then just keep on going further and further, just prepping those slow pools to kind of DPS them down. But essentially, once we all clear that left side, we're going to use our neck trait. We're going to go all teleport to the back side again, and we're going to do the same thing to the right side. Once we clear the right side, we're going to just jump down to the left. The boss is going to be down there. He is going to do a channeled beam, I believe, facing the tank. So just once you jump down there, just go straight ahead. Just anticipating the beam to avoid it, and then from there it's just going to be DPSing the boss. Tanks, just focus yourselves away from the raid so you don't beam everybody, and then people will run out of sanity. You can just click the sanity to reset your sanity. You should only have to do it once, and then just tank down the boss. Very easy. Okay, so now you probably made it to the third phase. This is the easiest phase. This is really just a tank and spank. So tanks are just going to go ahead, tank the boss pretty close to the middle. It's really important for range to, not range, but everybody in general to separate. There is a mechanic that eventually will spawn where everybody in the entire raid will get that purple circle around each other. So it's really important to everybody just spread out, not to hit each other. Once that purple thing hits you, you're going to be stunned. Ads are going to spawn. Then everybody goes ahead into the middle of the boss, nukes those ads down, and then continues. There is going to be a boss mechanic where he is going to drop purple ooze, and then the boss needs to be moved. Everyone kites to the other side. And then also the only thing extra is there are going to be tentacles that drop. The tentacles don't need to be damaged. They're just kills. If you are, it's a little... It's just going to be a shadow that's going to show, I think, like 2 or 3 tentacles may fall at one time. So you just kind of have to avoid those while killing the boss. And that's it. And then you get loot. Very simple fight. A lot of it is just understanding phase 1. Just really getting the front and back group to kill their tentacle side evenly so we can get that tentacle up. Once that tentacle's up, we can cleave down the mini ads really quickly. I hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Please leave a like. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. I'm going to be trying to go over every single boss guide, and then I'll be moving on to Mythic once we do that. But thanks so much, you guys. I really appreciate it. Take it easy. Peace.